there, friends, and welcome new subscribers. I'm Brian from Apex Detail. Today, we're going to take a detailed look at the MTM PF-22 Professional Foam Lance. Now, I have showed you some of the more economical units, such as in Kerr and some of the others. I've also showed you the IK Foam 9 Foamer, all serviceable for your pre-wash needs to help rid us of grit and loose dirt particles on the surface of the car right before a contact wash. This one here, this unit is the 1100 to 5000 psi max. It's also a 1.8 to 5.3 gallon per minute unit. If you're pushing hot water through your system through a pressure washer, it will take up to 140 degrees. It has a 1/4 inch inlet for quick disconnect, and it has a 1.25 orifice nozzle. Now, we're going to take this out into the shop onto the workbench first, crack this puppy open so I could show you in detail what to look out for, how to service and take care of it. Then, a little bit later on, I'm going to show you this unit at work. So, without further hesitation, let's head out into the shop. This kit includes the 1 liter bottle, 1/4 inch by 9 inch suction hose, the quick disconnect inlet, and also the brass body. As we take a close look at the brass body, we have the threads for the 1 liter bottle. We also have where the suction hose is attached, and also a hole for the body to draw in oxygen as it takes shampoo up into the unit. We're also getting a good shot at the 1.25 millimeter nozzle or orifice. Stamped on the other side here is the 5000 psi max, or 140 degree max temperature of water that it can take through the unit. Up top here we have the chemical draw valve, left for less, right for more chemical. Rather than a smooth continuous turn in your valve, you'll hear it click as it locks into position. That keeps it from turning as you lay it down on its side or if you pick up the unit. In the front here is the spray pattern valve, left for wider, right for narrow. You can also quickly adjust the fan of the spray from horizontal to vertical. This pin here holds the knob and the baffle together. We are going to get into that. I'm going to show you what to look out for and take care of. You have 2 O-rings that can be replaced, and also the screen and filter. These 2 O-rings on either end of the insert can go bad. There's also another O-ring on the end of the filter. Alright, so let's crack this puppy open. We'll remove the pin, pull off the knob and baffle, and I'll show you the insides of this thing and what to look for and care for. The pin here can easily be removed and replaced if you take pressure off the knob and baffle, knock it out a little bit, and grab it, pull it out the rest of the way with the pliers. Slide off the knob and baffle to reveal the insert, the shutter, the seal rings, the screen, and the filter. This O-ring can go bad and can also be replaced, this one as well. Here's a good shot of the filter and screen, which is tucked deep down inside the knob and baffle, which can be revealed by just pulling those 2 apart. Okay, really not much more to look at or get to, so let's put this thing back together. The brass body, including all the knobs, is just under 2 pounds. From the front of the nozzle back to where the insert, the 1/4 inch insert quick disconnect is, it's about 6 inches, and it's only 3 inches tall. Especially for a high pressure system, the quick disconnect 1/4 inch inlet or insert should be threaded properly to prevent leaks. 2 or 3 loops around the threads with the thread sealant tape is good enough. Started by hand, it is just a brass body. You got to keep that in mind. We're really not going to torque it down. I'm going to take the 14 millimeter wrench and do a couple turns while holding the brass body itself. Then I'm going to grab the adjustable wrench, secure the brass body, and give it yet another 3/4 turn. The inlet is secured and leak-proof. It's now time to attach the 1/4 inch by 9 inch suction hose. Simply slide the suction hose right onto the little brass collar in between the threads, and you're good to go. We can then attach the 1 liter bottle, we can thread that on. And your MTM PF-22 professional foam lance is ready to go. Okay, we head out into the shop. We have a car that needs to be prepped, ready for correction. Let's test it out on a 2000 PSI electric pressure washer. And now a 3200 PSI gas-powered pressure washer. Okay, so with the 1.25 millimeter orifice nozzle inside the unit now, it's more set up for the higher pressure gas-powered pressure washer. So to make it work a little bit better for your lowered pressure, maybe electric, 2000 PSI or lower, I'll show you how to swap out the 1.25 with a 1.10 millimeter. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll take care of that while we take a closer look at the MTM snub nose spray trigger. Okay gang, again, the PF-22 MTM Professional Foam Lance. Now in the next video in this series, we're going to take a closer look at the MTM Snub Nose trigger that you can team up with this to really step up your game. And in that video, we'll also take care of swapping out the nozzle or orifice so you can change this from a high pressure system to a low pressure system. And that means taking this off, swapping out the 1.25 orifice for a 1.10. Again, we'll take care of that in the next video. If you have questions in what we took a look at today, don't hesitate. It's Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.